Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm on the Adria stand. Now many of you will know I'm very familiar with the Adria brand, so it's great to be here to take a look at their caravan range for 2026. Now Adria, there's been several developments over the years, even from our 2018 Adria Adora Isonzo, they really have gone next level. Now there are a few changes for 2026, so I'll go through those with you and let's make a start over here. Now, new for 2026, there's actually a new Adria Action, but unfortunately it's not ready here at the show to launch in the UK. I'd imagine that will be coming very soon and hopefully we'll see that at the show in February. But as we can see here, I can just show you some pictures. This is going to be the new modelling on Adria Action. Now Adria Action is a small and compact and lightweight caravan, so important if you have a smaller tow car. You can see the two models. There's going to be Action and Action Sport. The changes for 2026 is going to be the black. Instead of the blue bumper at the front and rear, it's going to be a black colour scheme. So that will be coming. Many of you will want to see the Adora range. I was hoping to see it, but unfortunately that's not here either. But there are changes for Adora and that's going to be coming soon. Let's make a start on what is here at the show, here at Motorhome and Caravan Show 2025. Now, we'll start with the Altea range. Altea, after the Action, is the next step up. So this is almost in effect the entry level of Adria. And as you can see, it's not very entry level, is it? It is a really striking and stunning caravan. Price-wise, these are going to start at just under £30,000. They do have the Alco chassis, single axle. This one is actually a family model and we'll take a look. This is Avon. Now, starting at the front, Adria's are easily recognisable from this big silver frontage. This is the locker, it will open, you'll have your gas storage in here and room for other accessories as well when caravanning. I'm not going to go through all the facts and figures of all these models today, it's our first look. Now on the Altea range, because this is their entry level, you'll find you get one front window here and then the sunroof, complemented by the handles and the silver front. Coming down the sides, so we can see here we do have the silver coloured sides and then the graphics for the 2026 season in the blue. Habitation door, although these are Slovenian built caravans, it is on the near side for our UK market. Let's go and take a look inside at the layout on Avon. So as I say, this is their family edition caravan. Now up here, in the lounge area, we see a very good size U-shaped lounge. The colourings, it is a grey fabric for the season, the oatmeal-y colour on the cushions, and then curtains to match. This is a good layout because if you are a family of 5 or 6 people, there's plenty of space here to relax. You do have a table, a pop-up table, and this will convert into a very large bed. There is a little flap here as well. You can fold that up and use that as a table as well for drinks and lightweight items. Television, we have a television bracket pre-installed, and then we'll see the wood on the cabinet. So it's almost a grey oak effect. Opening that up, what I like to see on Altea is the grey boarding continues all the way through the cupboards and down the walls as well. Moving along, lighting. So as well as having all the underlighting, you'll see these little LED lights and you can slide those around and manoeuvre them as well. There's also the cabinets here on the near side. So there's plenty of storage up here. In terms of the table, that's stored here. On all of the caravans, you will get the fridge and freezer. Depending on the model, will obviously depend on the size of the fridge, but a tower fridge here. And then there is storage as we go, because if you are a family, it's obviously quite important. So you'll see our wardrobe space there. In terms of heating, you do get air-blown heating on the Altea range, with it being their entry level. Sink, gas burners, you do get the Thetford oven and grill as well. Mirror here on the wall, and then there is a compromise usually on a larger caravan, and that is the all-in-one. Some of the models that we'll see have a separate shower and washroom area, but as you can see on here, we have our shower, the sink area and the Thetford swivel toilet. I also do like the finish here, and what's good is we now have a worktop flat. One of the things with Adria when we were owners was people always said we need a flat, there's not enough worktop space, so we do have that now. Coming along, we'll see further berths in the Caravan. Bunk beds here, so you've got 3 bunks. Now obviously it does depend on the weight. This is a maximum of 70 kilos. You'll have a ladder here, but you've got bunk beds all the way along, so depending on how many children you've got, plenty of space for them. Then we see this dinette area, so it's somewhere to sit. The kids can sit here, or you if you need a break from them. This will also convert as well into bed space. And then we've got more cabinets here, and at the back of Avon you'll find more wardrobe space as well. Always be careful with your payload though. But that is our first model, the Altea Avon. Nice family caravan, just under £30,000. Next we move on to Tyne. So again, we can see the silver finish to it, which I really like, as you probably well know. These are very good looking caravans, and this is a 4-berth model. We'll just take a look at the rear end, which we couldn't see very well on Avon. So you can see the Adria styling on the rear with those beautiful LED lights. Here we've got the handles as well, the silver bumper, so it really does stand out. This one again, at $29,200. We'll go in and take a look at the layout on Tyne. Now coming in, again we have this nice wraparound lounge shape, the U shape. We can see here the table popped up, so it gives you an idea of how that's going to work. The additional cushion here, this will convert into a bed as well. This is still part of the Altea range, so you will be getting that air blown heating. If we look down, we can see the carpets are here, a nice grey colour which complements the fabrics. And if I lift this up, you'll see the grey speckled flooring. The Adria Caravan range has used the grey flooring for a number of years now, and I like it personally. It hides a lot of muck. Coming along, we can see the flap here in use, the worktop space, really good size sink, storage. Here, the microwave. You will get microwaves across the range on Adria. Just because it's European caravan doesn't mean they're not catering for the UK market. So kitchen storage, and as well as our oven, you'll see the slide out drawer space as well there with your cutlery tray, and they are soft close as well. Coming down, the kitchen's complemented by the Thetford Tower fridge and freezer. Your television's going to go on there in this model. And here is your wardrobe space. The aerial there that now I believe does come as standard. It didn't used to, but it is fitted here as we can see at the show. And a large wardrobe space for all our bits and pieces. Now moving back, we actually have 2 single beds, and these are a good width and they are a good length. And as you can see as well, you can sit them up here for when you are wanting to just relax on an evening before going to bed. You will find privacy screens and curtains around the caravans, overhead lockers, and this use of the lighter wood. I'll let you venture back into the rear washroom. So at the back there, you are going to find the Thetford swivel toilet, the bathroom cabinet, a nice illuminated mirror, the fruit bowl sink, and then you are also going to get a nice size shower cubicle as well. So you do have a really nice finish on Altea. Although this is their entry level, it is beautifully finished. I say, you probably know, I am quite a fan. Right, let's venture on and take a look at our next one. So on we head, if you come out carefully. Next we have the Altea Dart. Now again, this is just over £29,000, and on this one we're going to get an island bed at the rear. So we don't need to go around the full exterior. We've already seen what the Altea is going to give us. Let's go inside Dart and take a look. So coming in, we'll see the reflection of what we've seen previously with this U-shaped lounge space and the cabinets as well running down. The kitchen's still here on the off side, again the microwave, and here we have the tower fridge and freezer as well. I'll make my way around and we'll have a look at the centre washroom. So on this layout we have the island bed at the rear, as we can see, and then the shower on the near side. It is a good size shower cubicle. There is a little bit of intrusion on the wheel arch. You've got the rail to hang your towel, but that is the shower space. We'll take a look at the washroom coming back. But back here we have a good size island bed. Again, this will sit up. You can see the lines in the mattress. There's memory foam there, and that's so that will sit up on an evening. You will get the small wardrobe and the storage at each side here, just open as well there. You can see the shelving that you're going to get. And then at the back, the grey headboard, and then we have got the LED lights as well there for the lighting at the back. Here you'll find the installation for the television. This bracket will swivel so you can watch it in bed, and you can turn it as well for if you're sitting up at the front. You'll also find the privacy screen. And then as I move back, I will open this and you can take a look in the washroom as well. So there you'll find the toilet and the sink again with the mirror. So that's the fully equipped washroom and shower room. There's also a further television point just up in that front corner in the lounge. Right, on we go. So next, unfortunately, as I say, Adora isn't here, but we have Alpina. Now, Alpina is top of the range for Adria, and we'll go through that as we go round. So price-wise, they start at around £42,500. So we've gone up a considerable level. Adora's in the middle. First of all, you'll notice in the front locker, there is a storage system. So you're going to get that standard with you on Alpina. And you'll also see that you have 3 front windows. We've gone up certainly several grades. You have the 3 front windows. You'll also get ATC as well as standard on the Alco. These wind deflectors as well that you get, which are absolutely beautiful. Gas barbecue point. And then we can see the graphics here in the purple for the Alpina range for the season. This one is the Mississippi. Coming round the back again, we can see the silver rear. What I like about the Adrias, it's not just a graphic, the whole body and construction continues the silver. And then the lighting, I do like the lighting. Let's go and have a look at the layout on Mississippi. So in we go. You will also get an electric step just down there. Now, the finish on these is rather stunning, I think, and it all works very well. We again see this large U-shaped lounge. Alpina, you're going to get these headrests here at the back, so nice when you are relaxing. The cushions, those complement the cream colour curtains that we can see. Again, you do get a table that you can put up here, and this will convert into a huge bed as well. Standing up, we now see a cream colour here. These are 8-foot wide caravans as well. These are long and wide and quite heavy caravans, but we can see here the curvature in the cupboards, nice strong hinges, they swing up nicely, and in there you can see the colour scheme on the back of the cupboard. So it continues there with the dark colouring, place to put somewhere to put your plates. Now I'll move through into our kitchen area. So coming through, we have a really good sized kitchen here. So you can see all the worktop space as well as the additional worktop flap. Again, good to see that Adria had taken that on board. You'll get gas burners, there's no electric hob, there's gas burners, the sink, little shelving units for your bits and pieces, microwave, which does come as standard. You'll also get the ALDE wet central heating on the Adora and the Alpina range. Coming down, further storage in the kitchen and a separate grill and oven. You'll see here the contrast of the dark wood, which I like, the walnut finish against that cream. On the near side, here we have the table that I mentioned, some shelving, and this is where you're also going to put your television. There's a bracket there pre-installed. Coming down, the Thetford Tower fridge and freezer. There is storage underneath. And then on this model on Mississippi, you'll find here our storage area. This is the ALDE wet central heating header tank, the aerial coming in, and then there's a little bit of storage just underneath. So that's your wardrobe space. You will find a privacy screen here that's going to pull across, and then back here is the island bed. I'll let you venture through. So a very good size island bed, and as you can see, you can sit this up. Now on Adria, what they tend to do, instead of having retractable beds like a lot of the UK manufacturers, they tend to be a fixed bed. So here we can see that, but it will sit up. You will have light switches at the side and a USB charger. Personally, I always like to see the USB and USB-C, and we are getting that here, so it is future-proofing itself. the grey backboard. It says open me, so I will, but unfortunately there's nothing exciting in there. It drew me in, but I knew it was going to be empty because I've seen that before. But yeah, so in there you get an idea of our shelving here. Little bits of storage for when you are in bed. You can charge your gadgets on the plug socket or the USB-C and put your gadgets in there. And then you have this little fabric board with the hooks. I'm not sure it really needed this particularly, but it's here nonetheless. Then you'll find on Alpina you get the nets to soften it up and just take it up a little bit of that next level. This model has the rear washroom, which is where Jules is currently stood already with you. In that rear near side corner, you'll find your shower. So in there, you'll have your shower screen, and then you'll feed through into the rest of the bathroom space. So next up, we find the sink, the mirror, and then bathroom cabinets, which are in that nice dark wood finish. And you will get the Thetford swivel toilet as well. There's another screen there as well, which slides across for that privacy. Right. Let's continue on and see some more silver stuff. So that is Alpina Mississippi. Next up, we're going to make our way to Colorado. Now, Colorado has all the same as Mississippi, and this one is actually on a twin axle. There haven't been many twin axle Adrias. They tow extremely well. Do not be put off by their length, thinking you need a twin axle. You don't. These are so sturdy to tow, because what you may see is they have an incredibly long A-frame. Compared to UK manufacturers, an incredibly long A-frame. Ask anyone that's owned an Adria, they'll tell you how well these tow. So again, we can see the silver finish, the aerial up there, and also this beautiful light that runs all the way around underneath your awning channel. So this is in effect an awning light, but running all the way around the near side of the Caravan. Right, so this one priced at £44,305. Let's go and explore Colorado, because again, although it is a 4-berth Caravan, I think realistically it's going to be for couples, and you'll see why soon. So in here, our U-shape again, the headrests, all the frontage with the windows. You will find as well this will convert into a bed. I'll show you the flooring as well. So we saw the Altea, this is Alpina. So again, it is the grey finish. We can see there the lines on it. Our kitchen here on the off side. This is a good size kitchen, and I'm really pleased that we now have that flap. On the near side, this one's shown with the little lamp. You do actually can pull this out and move it around, touch it and it'll come on and it gets brighter and then it goes off. I'm surprised it's still here at the show. These normally end up literally being carried off, but it's still here, so that's very good. So you bob it back in there and it'll charge in there as well. Then we've got some worktop space here. This is where you're going to put the television, USB, USB-C charging points there, storage, the Thetford tower fridge and freezer. Here we have a solid partition screen, so not the curtain style, so that's nice. We do have, now this is interesting, so we've got wardrobe space. There's a wardrobe on the near side, that's where our aerial is coming in. And then there is a wardrobe here on the off side. Again, the ALDE header tank there. Now, the reason I say it's interesting is because although it's the single bed layout, you are getting 2 nice size wardrobes, and they are over the bed. So you will have to just be careful with your feet, but there's always a compromise. You're getting something and maybe just losing a little bit of something else. But again, beautifully sized, long single beds here, big windows at each side, and these lockers as well, and good sized sunroofs throughout the Caravan for ventilation. At the back, another beautiful washroom. I'll let Jules take you in there. So in there, you will find the shower, the Thetford swivel toilet, storage, that beautiful illuminated mirror, which I do like. I believe that does open as a cabinet as well. The fruit bowl sink and storage under the sink as well. So it is a nice sized rear washroom. And the reason I think this is more for couples is because of the single beds. Because if you don't like each other, you don't even have to sleep with each other. It's magic. But yeah, good size and a good width, which is important. And that's because this is an 8-foot wide Caravan. It's going to give you more. Right, we've got one more to do, and this is one of my favourites. This is Marmite, I think, and you'll see why. So this is Rio Grande. Now when we go in, you'll see why it's a little bit Marmite, but first of all, we'll just start on the exterior. So again, the graphics, the lighting all the way around. This one priced at $43,645, again with the ALDE and all the bits and pieces, the ATC, storage, gas barbecue point, electric step. Right, let me show you this. Now this is very European. So this is a European manufacturer, but normally they cater for the UK market, and that's why I'm not always sure that people buy into this one, but I love this layout. So here, first of all, you get this large window in the kitchen and the big sunroof as well. And yes, your kitchen is right at the front of the Caravan. You'll find storage all the way around, and again in this beautiful finish. I love the dark wood, Thetford grill and oven, the hob. And the benefit for me is as well, you get all this space around here, so plenty of kitchen space. Even if you can't cook like me, these are the things that are important for putting bits and pieces out. Tower fridge and freezer here on the off side, and then look at this lounge. Personally, I love it. And look, I'm going to sit down and just make myself at home. So on this one, we have this L shape on the off side with the headrest still, and opposite you have the bench seat there. So you can see how this works. At first, people were a bit concerned that this might be a bit narrow. This is a narrower seat because obviously you need a through fare, but it is 8 foot wide. You can always sit up, get your feet up, and then you've got this lounger style here. This is 4 berth, but again, maybe more a couple's caravan. You will find this converts into a bed space. Moving back, we have the solid partition, the wardrobes here on the near side, and then back here, the island bed. So this is a transverse island bed, the head there on the near side. You can see it again sat up in operation. You've got the USB, USB-C. I will let Jules whiz round there with you. So he's showing you there the television bracket in the bedroom, so you can watch TV back here. Nice size bed. Again, they don't retract, they generally are very good length. We had our island bed on Isonzo. It was an excellent size bed. Memory foam on the mattresses, and then you venture through into that rear washroom. Now back there you'll find the shower in the near side rear corner, and then coming along there's the fruit bowl sink again, the nice mirror, all the cabinets, a good size shelf as well there. The one thing I personally would like to see in that back offside corner is a frosted window, so people can't see in and you're not having to close the blind when you are using the bathroom. So I'd rather that might be a personal thing, but I prefer that frosting so people don't just see in. So that's our bedroom space. Again, the ALDE running throughout the Caravan. This fantastic lounge area, really great for relaxation. Good sized TV bracket and point here, so you can turn that around for everybody. And the storage here, so yes. And the kitchen, I already feel like just putting the kettle on in this one. Right, come on, jump out. So that was the Alpina Rio Grande, one of my personal favourites. Let me know in the comments what you think, obviously. So what we've done there is we have headed round all the Adria Caravan range that's on display here at the Motorhome and Caravan Show 2025. I've told you about new Adria action that is coming and the new Adora range that's coming. But we've seen Altea, we've seen the models, and we've seen Alpina. So hopefully you've enjoyed having a look at these caravans for the new 2026 season. Thank you to Adria for letting me come and film on the stand. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.